ADF's facial analytics and age detection. Another way that ADF software makes your child exploitation and internet crimes against children investigations easier. So what's the goal here? At this point, the end game is to identify the images that have children and make your analysis easier. Let's couple this with the technologies that we already have in place. Classifying and auto-tagging Project Vic and CADE hashes, giving you the ability to remove these images from the gallery and analysis. And further hashing also gives you the ability to auto-tag and remove images from view. Matching automatically indicates and moves to the top for easier tagging images that match a keyword or hash value. And photo probability removes items such as emojis and icons. Age detection is set in the search profile, and when customized can be enabled or disabled. It can also be prioritized over picture and video classification. Default search profiles are configured to run age detection, and it can be paused if not required for that investigation. The classification button will display post-scan processing task progress. These tasks include the visual classification of pictures, videos, age group detection, and entity extraction. It is here that you can pause and resume these post-scan tasks. You can also access picture or video views filtered by a visual class once the classification is finished or paused. I've completed a scan here, so let's see how easy it is to put age detection to work for you. First, let's apply the hash deduplication filter. This is usually done by default. But you can see out of the 16,592 images, it's now down to 15,435 after removing duplicates. Our next is photo probability, and we're going to remove photos that have a less than 70% chance of being an actual photograph. That brings us down to 7,556 by removing a lot of the clip art, icons, and emojis. At this point, we're interested in mostly the JPEG images. So let's filter down to the photos that are more important to our investigation. That brings us down to 5,584 images. If we scroll up to the top, we can see that there's images that have already been tagged. We can go to our tag filter and just filter the ones that are tagged out, leaving us those that need to be analyzed. Up on top, you can see the ones marked with the red magnifying glass showing they are matches. Those are brought to the top for easy identification and your first items to be analyzed. We can analyze those. If they are bookmarked or tagged, you can go back to your tag filter, reapply that, and remove those from view. And that brings us down to the images left to be analyzed. Let's bring in age detection. If we go into our filter and age group, you can see here it's broken down by adult, children, infant, and toddlers. We're most interested in seeing the children. We don't need to go to a specific group if it's not part of our investigation. Remember, this removes any images that do not have the children in it. We apply that, and now that brings us down to 1,169 images that we must go through and analyze. Once this is done, you can quickly tag the items. Less to look at, easier on the eyes and mind, and quick work. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.